Hello and welcome. Welcome. Welcome and hello, everybody. Yep, I did a bunch of grounded last night and this morning, but now we're here with Fallout 76 to do what we have to do. Oh boy, it's true. I have to do my, my daily ops, my public events, my things, my vendoring, my treasury things. So much to do, so much to see, so what's wrong with taking the back streets? Shrek. Never know if you don't go. Never shine if you don't flim. Oh. Ew. Yeah. Yep, I was playing some of that Grounded for a lot of hours last night and this morning. I built up all over the backyard, and I was getting tired, so I figured that I would come here and knock out all of my tasks. Whenever I play another game back to back for a bit, I end up distancing myself from Fallout. That's not good. Okay, here we are. Random group, random team. Okay, oh boy. Make sure we have everything ready and set. Protocol torso, alright. I don't know. Guess I'll find out soon enough. Leave the armor and go down to a vendor. I'll go down to a vendor right over yonder. Have a Watoga for a moment. Get rid of some legendaries and some other garbage. Huh? Eye tracking on. Hey there, Professor. Welcome. I'm level 13, 17. Let's go. Hello. Hello. Oh, I'm over here pressing the wrong button. Okay, you're gone. You're gone. Lead pipe is gone. Bolstering leg is gone. This thing is not here any longer. Everything. And I'll head to the vendor really quick. And process.
How can I assist you today?
This mouse is just in a bad position. Bad things are happening over and over and over again. I can't stand it. Terrible. Terrible.
Ready to
My mouse cable
exchange
is just ridiculous. Cables are just ridiculous. Alright. So, I'm clearing out everything. Get rid of all these cosmetics here. Except for my jumpsuits.
Now display
wonderful.
Current stock.
And for the food, sort by spoilage. Go to the very whatever. I'm a carnivore now, so I can't just get rid of things will I, nil I. I will be eating most of these foods. And I have to make sure to get myself some gulper slurry garbage so I can make some pepperoni rolls and whatnot. Okay. It's easier now. I can get rid of a lot of these chems. Perhaps. Yeah, let's do that. I like to keep the glowing blood though, for the future.
Assist you
there we
today.
go. Rat axe. We don't need these right away. That's a whole lot of them. Yep. So I've recently changed my build. It's a lot different now. Sort of. I'm power armored out now.
Ready to
Hey Matthew, how can I tell if someone launches a legit nuke? Well, you could tell if it's not legit. You could tell, but you can't really tell if it's legit. You can tell if it's not legit if it's too early. If someone launches a nuke and you go down to the enclave to that room with the code keyword on the wall, if the word is blank, we know that it's not legit and they had to have looked it up online. You know. But if it's at all solvable, then oh well. I'm sort of allowing for the community to solve the code. It's okay. People can share the code. For example, if I solve alpha and you're my best friend, I can tell you the code and you can go drop the bomb. And I can go put that code on Reddit and say, look, I got the code for alpha. I saved you the work. You know, that's not cheating necessarily. Okay? It's only really cheating if it's within a certain time window. Where it's not really bombable. Where you can't bomb the thing. You know, certain time window. You know what I mean. Let's head by the rusty pick. It's, you know, okay. Moderately. You know, it's not as bad. You know what I mean? It's okay to get the code from the internet. If it's after a certain time. It's gonna make sure it's not like right when it rotates over, you know, for a couple days, like two days, 3 days. It's not really solvable for a couple days. I don't want to hear about your trades, Russia. We don't talk about legacies around here. You're busy talking to people about trading. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, we're looking for any other items to get rid of. Just a couple items. These other grenades I'll get rid of. That's what I'm doing here. That's my whole purpose. That's my whole purpose. Oh, yes. Get rid of all the grenades. All the grenades. Crossbow, limb damage, I want that. The Hunter's Gauss pistol, I'll get rid of that. Junkie sledge. This plasma caster. I've been getting a lot of plasma casters recently. Okay, that hatchet. Sledgehammer. More grenades, baby. Grenades, 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 grenades. I'll get rid of all the extra ammo as well. This 1-star fixer. This 2-shot Gauss shotgun. I'm getting rid of it. That's right. I have a lot of everything. I have a lot of everything. At the same time. Sort by weight. Okay, boom, boom. Look for anything that's not skinned up. There we go. Alright. Sort by weight. Very top. Gauss pistol. Sweet. Drop this off. Awesome. And I'll be grinding for... I would love an instigating Crusader pistol or bloodied. Instigating or bloodied. Instigating is nice though. You know. I was sort of grinding for 1-stars. I'm gonna drop all of these in this mailbox for somebody else. You could have them. I was gonna sell these grenades, but meh. Meh. It's okay. I'll get something else to sell. Get rid of all this other ammo besides 10mm, 2mm infusion cores. Yeah. I have 5,000 ammo, as it should be. Any extra plans? Oh, yeah. All these common plans. Ain't that right, Lucayo? I think it is. Okay. Where are we at? 1086. I'll get rid of the other ammo over here. I'll keep the arrows. Wowie zowie. Okay. Oh. Drop off the flim flam. There we go. 1010mm that I'm not really using. I put a bunch of junk 1 stars in this cash register over here if you want them. Okay. Break it all down. There's nothing to break down. Alright. Go back to my box. If I could. I'll put these grenades back in. We have to do our daily heart wrencher challenge as well. Put away all the meat. It's a lot of meat here. Sort of sad and terrible. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, sure is basic. 10 pounds, sure. 135 pounds, sure. Perfect. So how much do I weigh in power armor? That's the real question. I don't think I'm completely ready. The thing is, I'm holding 3 different or so torsos on me with different mods. Braden. Gosh Shotgun through the Settlers, yes. Mini through the Raiders, yes. Yes. Do I think Elon Musk would be successful at making a new smartphone? Yes. Next question. Especially if it had the word boring on it. Especially. And it'll be a really basic but really powerful phone. Or something weird, you know, something stupid. And people will buy it. Maybe, oh, it'll be a smart device phone. That's right, it'll be a dumb phone. It'll be marketed as a device that has no CPU. It'll be marketed as being bare bones screen, camera, whatever other garbage, and no processing unit. It's all cloud-based, blah, 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 blah. And it'll be more powerful using the Starlink, yes, using the Starlink network. Aha! Using the Starlink network, you get yourself a boring phone, and it has like no processor in there, and it costs $30. The phone's gonna cost $30. Okay? Or something. It'd be a really, really cheap, yet really, 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 really powerful thing. It'll be amazing. It'll be cheap to produce because it has no really expensive guts. And it'll be environmentally safe because it doesn't have as many rare earth minerals involved in the process of making the circuitry and the flim flam gabba gabba heat. And that's how they're going to sell it. They'll say, hey look, our phone's better. All you gotta do is pop out the screen, put a new one in. It's boring. Boring company. We make flamethrowers and hats and stuff. And tunnels. You know? Starlink. Hey there, Lars.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking to anyone who can hear me.
You've been trying to find a bloodied explosive lever action rifle for your flim-flam, your current build.
The curator at Cricket Sport
Well,
has made an archaeological discovery.
you can just grind the purveyor over and over and over again, or just keep on farming daily ops, or go through areas that have a bunch of bad guys in them. All kinds of different ways. Action boy and the flim-flam thing. Here we go. Yeah. I'm in Starlink. It would make perfect sense that he'll be making a cell phone if he has the Starlink system, you know? I would imagine. So, check out my chest. You see my funky old chest? Check it out. So, when I'm running around, I'll be using this chest. You see my chest with the yellow back right there? When I'm running around, I do this. When I see the enemy, I do this. Wait a minute. Nope. I do. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, what? 1 second. Okay, so they're in the wrong spots. They were in the wrong spots, people. Yeah, so when I see the enemy, blah blah blah. When I'm running around, blah blah blah. See the enemy, oh no. Run around, oh no, and then Shazam. And then boom, and then Shazam. You know? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 and then bam. I'm running, running, running. Oh no, the enemy. Pow. And then bam, and then poo. Zoom. Pow. What you know about that? Boom. Zam. Quan. Pataquan, quan, quan. See it? Boom. Amazing. Isn't it amazing, people? Look. Pow. Zoom. Bam. Boom. Isn't that so cool? Alright. Alright. It's time. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. The daily up pulled a fast one on me, baby. They pulled a fast one on me. Oh, they pulled a fast one on me. Am I strong enough? By crumb. I will be once I eat all these foods. It's a resilient challenge. You have to do melee against enemies to kill them. I have a bunch of foods. I need more foods. Yes. I have Yogwai. I have my Mutant Hound. I'll get some Starlight Berries really quick. In fact, let me leave my Flim Flam for a bit. Let me do some preparation for the daily up. Okay. Do some preparation here. I'll get my refrigerant backpack. Okay. Because I have a lot of meat on me right now. until I get rid of more armor. There we go. I'm gonna start off by going over here to get some Starlight Berry. It'll take a second. Nuggy Professor 420 person. I was showing you the fact that I had 3 different torso pieces on my hotbar, and I was rotating between them. Meaning, I had it where I was using the core assembly, which was the yellow one. The red one was the emergency protocols, and the jetpack was a jetpack. So, whenever I was running, I was swapping out my torso. Whenever I saw the enemy, I swapped out the torso. And whenever I would jump, I'd swap out to the jetpack and then swap back to the other one before landing. I was demonstrating how you can do that by doing it. Here, I'll show you again. I'll show you one more time. I'll show you one more time just so that we are all on the same exact paragraph. So, protocol torso, jetpack torso, and core assembly torso, right? Whenever I'm running, I have the yellow thing there. Whenever I see the enemy, I go, boom, enemy, oh no. Red torso, you see that's the core, the emergency protocol. And then whenever, oh no, I can't jump that high, I'm just a person. You know? Then back to running. Right? Yeah. I just need a little bit. I don't need a ton. I just need like a drop or 2 or 3 or 4. I don't even really need fire cap. I'm not really making berry mentats right now. Once I get out of my power armor, one of the torsos leaves my wheel, so whenever I go back in the power armor, I have to reassign one of them. Whatever I was currently wearing in that armor goes away from the wheel. That's why I put more than one, so it's faster. You know? Oh, I put more than one, so it's faster once I get in, so I don't necessarily have to swap it out. I still want the functionality. So it's important to be mindful of which torso I leave the power armor in. Let me get some of this Starlight Berry, that's all. That's all. Some ingredients. I don't need too much. Not too much. I plan on getting a bunch of melee foods to help myself out in the daily op, because I'll be using my power armor to do it. Wouldn't that be a shame? Power armor, melee, weirdness. Because I've already altered my build to the point where I can't really do much. You know, I took off those really cool perks. I might put them back on. By the way, I still need, I don't know, I could do it. We'll see. We'll see. I don't need a ton of the stuff. I'm not making berry mentats. Let's go up over here and, I will get the sugar online though. I will get the sugar. I want some Deathclaw, I want some Sheep Squatch. I already have a ton of Yagwai. I probably have some glowing meat. You know the deal. You know the deal. All the moments that doing stuff in my face. Those mole rats are persistent little wimwammers, aren't they? Big old buckets of phlegm. Oh my god! My goodness. Okay. Just getting the snap tail here. Yep. See, technically I wouldn't need the, I'm thinking about the perks. The hack and slash would be important, and so would the exploding palm fist thing. It's sort of honorable to do such things, you know, to go bare-fisted. I think that would make sense. That would make sense. Seeing as I trained up my whole life for that.
Unidentified intruder detected.
Okay. Can't really predict them. But, yeah. Let's try to make something or other right about now. I'm trying to think about where the sheep squatches are. I know where they are, but that it would sort of involve me going through most of my reputation route. That's just too much right now. It's too much. Oh, you just got done doing a raid in Destiny 2, Matthew? Destiny is it's a pretty cool game there. It's a good game. Get some boiled water. Okay. Meat. Yaguai ribs. So I need some mute fruit. Indeed. Mute fruit is what I need. And sting wing or death claw. I can get some death claw. And gulper. Meat and hound stew. Meat and hound chops. Mutton chops, mutton meat pie, some carrot. Oh boy. So I will be first the thing I'll be doing is collecting some ingredients to transplant back at my camp here. Okay? I'd like to have a smattering of all those important ingredients. So I have to go down to here to Yonkerville to slay some bad guys. For a moment. It won't take but a moment. I'll put on Ricochet just so I don't die. And let's get to stepping. I'm heading over by the General Steakhouse. How goes it with my insomnia? If only we never had to sleep. Why do we have to sleep? Why are we forced to sleep? Why have we not answered this riddle of nature? Why do we turn off? Why? I don't understand. It's ridiculous. Oh boy. So let's get our produce and transplant. I should be nice and powerful. Here we go, all reloaded. Okay, I'm reloaded. See, as long as I leave my power armor in the third set, I could swap between my two sets just fine. Here we go. Sure. All right, moving on. Grab a bit of everything. There's no mute fruit here though, so I'll be going across the map to another spot. I haven't been to this spot over here in a while. Let's go there now. Yeah. You came here because you saw the man in the face doing things with the camera with his eyeballs, Patrick. Don't you look at my face. Don't you look at my face, beast. Get back to the tree line. Looking at human faces. How dare you look at my human face. You're just about upsetting me. You don't want me being upset now, do you? You don't want me being upset, beast. Talking about human faces. Now behold. Behold. I want you to behold. Beast. Behold and gasp in amazement. I have these different... Look, right now with your human eyeballs, okay? First of all, that blue circle that you're seeing, that is eye tracking. Whoa, it's eye tracking. It's amazing. Look, eyeballs, eyeballs. See?
Oh,
see?
yes.
See? See? Eyeballs. So, I have these power armor torsos on my hotbar. This one that you're looking at right here, you're seeing right there? That is the core assembly for AP regen. This right here is a jetpack. And this is emergency protocol for super duper defense when you're at low life. So, running around, shooting. Oh no, AP regen. Oh no, jetpack. Oh no, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, beam, boom, boom, boom. Isn't that amazing? Whoa, 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 whoa. Isn't that cool? Alright, moving back to the game here. Well, I'm not. No, these are just torsos for the same. It's the same. You understand? It's one thing to have different power armor, okay? Which I do have, but I'm swapping out just the torso. Just the torso. Just the torso. And you can't do that. Look, you can't do this. If you have a second power armor, you have to, like, you know, it takes forever. You know it takes forever to swap out power armor. You know? You know what I mean? You understand? I don't think you understand, Beast. Let me demonstrate for you for 5 seconds. Okay? If you say you have... I have one for mining and one for flim flam. Okay. You gotta do this. You have to, like... One second. 1 second. You get the difference? You get it? All right. The time. Oh my God. We're still doing it. Oh my God. Whoa. Wow. That took a while, didn't it? That's how long it takes to swap between... That took like 85 minutes. That was mind-boggling. How long that took. Alright. So. Forever I would use... For example, forever I would have like... This is my power armor version, and that's my Tesla coil version, but I never really had a bunch of different torsos because they weigh too much. They weigh like 20-something pounds. That's ridiculous. Unless you plan for that. Okay, so I will just meandering. I guess I'll get a bit of a gulper for a second. Get back here, beast. Just a bit of gulper. Stop it. Don't be afraid of me. Yeah. Okay, let me meander right on down to the diachemical area. There's a couple gulper hanging out in the wood line. And then I'll kill a death claw or two. All this preparation. All this preparation, I tell you. I'm such a tired person right now. You don't even understand how tired a person can be. Took off Ricochet and put on Bloody Mess. Stop it. Golly. good AI right there. That is some good AI. It's working out so far, baby. Let's go for our Death Claw. But there's a person living right next to where I want to go. There's a person living right next to where I want to go. What in the world? Come on now. There's a person living where I want to go. I'm so tired right now. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Here's something pretty cool. Watch this. Left eye, right eye, left eye, right eye. Isn't that pretty cool? Golly. Okay. Oh. Oh. Did you know that I have a beard on my face? It's horrible. It's like growing out of my skin. It's weird. Boing? Get over here, beast. Show yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's just check my food spoilage. I think that they should probably slow it down a bit more or something. I don't know. Maybe not. We're fine. Spoilage. Oh my gosh. Well, I have to make some glowing meat steak stew things really quick. Alright, let's go back to my camp. It's about to rot on me. I have to multiply my mute fruit with my turbo fertilizer grenades. Yeah. Yeah. This is a Rubik's Cube. If you solve this, you open the gates to a different dimension. Within inside your own mind. A dimension of inspiration. Yeah. Here we are. Got my greenhouse over here. Let's just, you're no longer herbivores, so I will destroy said produce, people. I don't need it. I don't want it. You understand me, beast? Let him see it, baby. You understand me, beast? You will do what I want you to do. I do have a blueprint for this, but you know, whatever. Pentacarrot. Some Tato action over here in the corner, no big deal.
Hey, 86 glowing meat steaks.
Uh-huh.
Time to go hunting again.
Some garbage corn in the corner. I call it the corner. I don't know. How do you blueprint a whole building? How do you blueprint a whole building? Well, the blueprint has a budget. You see here, under the blueprint area. Shazam, boom. I have a bunch of blueprints, right? A few of them are maxed out. Like this right here is a maxed out blueprint. Like this whole building right here is a blueprint. You see? There's just a max capacity, so you have to. So build it in phases is the key. Build it in phases. Like this building right here is a blueprint, and this is about max capacity. You see? Not one item more, not one item less. So you could have a bunch of blueprints and have them modular, or you could have a big old house and have it a blueprint and have it be empty. I have this structure right here is a decent blueprint, you see? There's a bunch of stuff in it with a turret on top. This blueprint over here has a bunch of stuff on top. You see that? I can't put it down, but all those turrets on top and the things, and it has a bunch of stuff inside plus a collectron, but it's pretty much maxed out. I mean, but yes, we have to hurry up. We have to hurry up. Okay. We have to hurry up. Oh, my teammate is sharing fire in the hole. All right. You there?
I gave a cooking lesson to some scavengers today. You should have seen their.
Let's talk about cooking, Yasmin.
Haha, of course. I love talking shop. Kitchen. Whatever.
I want to buy some recipes, beast.
Sure thing. Let me get out my notes for you. Oh, there are some classics here.
There are some classics here.
Let me know if anything catches your eye.
You have nothing for me, beast. Interesting. I must have the perk still active, huh? Well, hack and slash, collateral damage. Let me swap that out if I could find something to get rid of. Some other garbage perk to get rid of for the time being. I'll get rid of Pharma 1. Okay, and then I'll swap out collateral damage for the exploding palm. That'll work. Yeah, sure. So I'm wondering, if you punch them and then they die from the explosive damage, or you punch them, explosive damage from the exploding fist, if that kills them, or would it kill them? It should. If it's a resilient enemy, you know, probably. Probably would. Okay, so let's see here. Deathclaw Wellington, Deathclaw Egg. I can't afford that. I can't afford to get the eggs. That's okay. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? Dog meat steak for the 8 endurance is always very, very, very nice. 8 endurance is wonderful. Let's see here. I know I could collapse it, but I want to see everything just to remind myself. Max AP, it's just like poached angler, the cooked soft shell meat, same thing. Little meat steak. Yep. We'll see. I'll come back to that. Gonna make sure. Agility, sure. Yaguai ribs, Yaguai roast. More mute fruit. Right behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Hurry up. Okay. Let's hurry up. Let's make sure about something. Yaguai, mutton meat something. Sort by nothing. Okay. Mutant. Okay. I'll make a mutton meat pie. Yaguai roast. Yaguai ribs. Yaguai roast. Cool. Uh-huh. Sure. That's a bunch of different foods. I should be fine there. Let's do some smelting. And some other garbage really quick. I have a bunch of fluffy perks active.
Hi there.
Because I'm moving between builds here, so I have a bunch of fluff. Smelt it good. And I'm at 21,000 caps right now. That's always fun, huh? Let's go stop by some other random player vendor for 5 seconds, which I never do. I never do.
Oh, yeah.
I never do. What are they gonna have for me, huh? Nothing. They're not gonna have anything for me. No one ever has anything for me. It's never gonna happen. Ever, 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 ever. Never, ever, ever. No one has anything for me. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa. I could buy up all their meds or something. Mods, plans, garbage. Big old sack of flim flam. Ammo. Weapons. Junk. Fine. Fine. Garbage. How dare you, Professor? You are now banned. You're in timeout for 300 seconds. For 300 seconds, you're in timeout. How dare you? How dare you? Okay, time to waste my money. Time to waste my money. These people don't know prices if I bid them on the face. They're just ripping themselves off is what they're doing. There's nothing for me here. There's no point in even looking at these vendors. Nobody has anything for me. Nobody has anything for me. Garbage prices for garbage people. I'm gonna buy up all their serums. And they can't stop me. No one can stop me. Faster. Haha. Fooled you. I took your stuff before you could react.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you get for selling
Everyone
things.
appears to have died.
You have to do it real quick.
Is terrible.
Real quick before they react, baby.
Dropping to catastrophic levels.
You know?
Rebooting. Complete.
Garbage.
Oh.
Garbage. I'm just trying to waste my money, you know? I'm just trying to waste my money, you know? Let's go over here for a second, huh? My loneliness is killing me. I must confess, I still believe, still believe. Give me your goods. I'm a wealthy man, you know. I'm a wealthy man with various means. Rip me, baby, one more time.
So much junk, so little time.
Okay. I'm done wasting my money. The money wasting session is over. Yeah? Yeah. Let's go over here for a second. Yeah. Good to see you, Mr. Bed Zeppelin on YouTube. Are you having a good day? I fell asleep for a second. I fell asleep for a second. You can find me. This stuff is garbage. Everything is garbage. Everything is garbage. My prices are the best prices. I have the best prices. It's all garbage. It's garbage. Not really. Alright. Let's go back to my camp. Okay. Snow day in the Rust Belt. Oh, the good old Rust Belt, known for its red iron oxide hills. Yep. The water runs brown. My loneliness is doing stuff. Time to rock and roll. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah. Hey, Professor, you're asking me a question right now, like this is your first time you've come to this channel. Don't act confused and get over it. It was a temporary mute. The thing that you shouldn't do when you come back from a mute is do what you just did. I'll mute you again. You get a second kablammer. You mute it again. Jeez. I'll let you figure it out. It's just a question, he says. This your first time here, pal? You're telling me something about something I didn't know. I didn't know that you could do something with Yasmin to give her something to do something. What? It was just a question. Shut the heck up.
Starting self-destruct countdown under dropkick protocol. Detonation in 5 minutes, unless valid cancellation code received.
If you ask me a did you know question, you'll get muted. Lesson learned. Okay? Get over it and move on. Or leave me like the rest. Okay. So, I have room now, and I will load up these boxes. I have a lot. Glowing meat steak, mutant hound chops, 11 out of 15. 0 out of 15. I'll load up what I could. Deathclaw steak. Yeah. For example, if a person said, hey, did you know that, for example, let's say that I wasn't currently stacking those refrigerators, and a person said, hey, did you know that you can stack the refrigerators? You will also get a mute for 300 seconds. I don't need no did you know questions, statements. That's not really a question. I guess it's a question. It's sort of a question. It's not really a question. It's not really a question. Okay. Oh, yes. And just know that I'm harsher. I'm much harsher on people that have been here for a while. Okay? I'm much harsher on people that have been here for a while. Because you know better. You know better. You know better. Loading up my ice boxes. Loading up the ice boxes.
I find party supplies for you.
Matthew is muted for 15 minutes. Matthew is muted for 15 minutes. That's how serious this is. Don't you even joke about thinking about joking. Not in a time like this. Not in a time like this. You can't even joke about thinking about wanting to maybe joke.
I do. I find party supplies for you.
Oh, Joe, this weapon here is a skin. This is a skin here. It's a skin for a sledgehammer, available from the store. It's a really cool skin.
Time to make a fresh pot of sweet potatoes.
Hey, it's temporary, okay? It's a temporary mute. It'll be over soon, okay? You can come back. You can brush your teeth or something. Come back, and it'll be a good day. Okay, so we're about to eat a bunch of food here. Okay, get a smattering of everything. Mutant hound chops, glowing meat steak, mutant hound stew, smoked flim flam, yaguai ribs, yaguai roast, mutt chops, dog meat steak, death claw steak, cooked flim flam, charred gabba gabba hee high, roast and flim, gabba and him. Done. And now it's time to do what we have to do, because I need to do these things.
I do. I find party supplies for you.
So exciting. And now I have to change up my chest, my arm mods. I gotta change out the arm mods. It's all temporary, okay? It's temporary. Hey there, Mudbug. The axe has a couple skins, right? I'm pretty sure this is a sledgehammer. There's a bunch of skins for the sledgehammer. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. It's one of those two. It's a skin from the store. Arms, going back to my hydraulic braces. I'm about to go unarmed. It's gonna be rough, and I don't know if I'm gonna survive. But we have to try. We have to try, people. There is no other way. Let's go for fix it good. Uh-huh. One of the harder ones. Okay. Action boy, dodgy, blah blah blah, one gun army, class freak, bloody mess, no. Bloody mess, ricochet. We don't want to die.
Have some fresh cranberries.
Okay. We do not want to die. Don't want to die. Yeah. Down to 1 fusion core. That should be fine. That should be fine. Especially if they use lasers against me.
I just love songs.
But we'll see.
Don't you?
Alright. I'm so ready. I'm just so ready right now. Everything's fine, right? Maybe, huh? No? Take off that, put on this. I have some garbage. I have a bunch of fluffy garbage here. But I have to suffer like that for a couple more levels until things get straightened out. Okay. This is fine. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be awesome and daring, full of danger. Oh my gosh. In the future, I might be a party boy again. It'll cost 4 charisma.
I just love songs.
4 charisma is a good amount to have. It lets you have both inspirational and strange numbers, or it lets you have party boy and strange numbers.
I collected some new recipes on my latest outing.
I'm a tired person. Oh, Connie. Oh, I missed you there. Hey there, Connie. You snuck up in there. You snuck up in there. I missed you. Hey there, Connie. Welcome. I don't know when the perk loadouts are coming.
Collecting fun is what I do.
I don't know if there's any new information.
Party supplies for you.
I don't know. I just don't know. It'll be after the private test server, so like a month at least. Right? At least a month. Hey there, Slinky. You did work activities? Yeah. I'm about to go do a daily up in my power armor, punching the enemies, fueled with carnivorous foods of yore. Carnivorous foods of yore. Of yore. Oh my gosh. Let the beat drop.
Just love songs. Don't you?
I used to say I'd try anything once.
Alright. Cool. Cool. You got the recon chest piece last daily up. Awesome. You got the solar panels last daily up. Braden. Yeah, the recon chest is nice. Do you have the full set yet for the recon garbage?
Is what I
I have like 3 pieces or something.
I find party
I haven't really
supplies
thought about whether or not it's good or
you.
bad or anything like that yet. I think it's sort of the same rule as you have the Gauss weapons. With the Gauss weapons, you are creating your own legendary. But with other items, you unlock the item so that you could then drop as a random legendary. Or so you could farm it through the purveyor. But you're not crafting a legendary. And the recon armor falls in that second category. And you can't trade it.
Collecting fun is what I
So,
do.
there's a game called Leaf Blower Revolution, people.
Party supplies for you.
I don't think luck affects that. there. Hey, Brayden, luck apparently affects the condition of what drops, but I don't think it affects your loot pool. I don't think you have an increased chance of getting a higher rarity loot drop, or I don't think luck increases your rarity. I don't think luck increases your chance of getting legendaries, or I don't think it'll increase your rate of getting a 3-star. But I think it might affect the condition of the item, or the condition of the fusion core, perhaps. You know, like how full it is. Luck really affects the rate at which your critical bar fills, your VATS bar. Well, some questions are stupid if they're not really questions. If a question's a question, how about this? If you're seeking knowledge, no question's bad. If you're trying to assert knowledge in the form of a fake question, that's a stupid question. It's not really a question. You know, sometimes questions are just statements. You know, or like an accusation. Is that a question or accusation? You know, those are stupid questions. But asking a question about how does something work, you know what I mean? Or if you state what you know in the question, like it's a fact, that's a stupid question. If you say, because the moon's made of cheese, how come? That's a stupid question. You say, what is the moon made of? That's a good question. What's the moon made of? Not, since the moon's made of cheese, it's not made of cheese. Okay? Zip. Zip. It's not made of cheese. Since dogs can talk English at nighttime, but they can't. You know, you can't ask a question while you assume some fact, acting like it's real. In the question, usually it's framed to accuse somebody of something. You know what I mean? It's usually used in the political sphere often, where it's like a fake question. You know, it's like an opportunity to present information. It's not really a question. Sort of. You know? Sometimes. But if a person really just wants to know something, sort of. It all depends, man. It all depends. It really depends. Let's say that there's a person that really was interested in gardening and they know nothing about it, and they say, hi, why do you use the pruning shears on the bush? Versus a professional gardener that knows everything about gardening, and they say, hi, why are you using the pruning shears on the bush? Shouldn't you be using the Florence Italian 4-inch blade? I recommend the 4-inch blade from Italy. Here's a barcode. I have 85 hours in cutting bushes. That's like a recommendation. It's not a question. It's like you're asking why are you doing something stupid. It's, hi there, why are you doing something stupid? For example, why are you cutting your steak with a butter knife? You moron? It's comma, you moron. You get it? It's like, hi, why are you doing this stupid thing? Can you please explain to me why you're doing this stupid thing? Those questions are bad. I see right through them. Other questions are good. If you don't know how to eat and you say, hi, what is a utensil for? I don't know how to pick up the steak. My hands get all hot and greasy. What do I do? Help me. Fork and knife, gotcha. Plate, napkins. For example, a person that is like a professional eater, they'll say, "Why don't you use napkins?" That's like accusation. It's not a question, it's an accusation. You stupid, ugly slob.
Thank you.
Use a napkin, you beast. Why aren't you using napkins? That's not a question. That's an accusation. You know?
I find party supplies for you.
Like, why aren't you coloring within the lines? They don't really want to know. They're saying, I don't like how you're not coloring in the lines. It's not really a question. They say, hi there, I see you coloring that picture, but you're going outside the lines. Why are you doing that? Because I'm an idiot. Is that what you want to know? You know, it's not really a question. It's a correction. It's not a question, it's a correction. It's an accusation. It's bad. Alright.
Optical sensors calibrated for detection of sparkles.
Thank you, Matt. Hey, Slinky, this microphone, it is alive. It's some level of disgusting, I tell you that. It's amazing what happens when you don't clean something. Like a science culture.
Just love songs, don't you?
It's right next to my face as well. It's terrifying that it's right next to my face, you know? This whole thing is right next to my face. It's gross. It looks like the inside of an ear. At least it's not moving. If it's not moving, it's fine. You know? A bunch of horrible stuff. If it's just stationary, good stuff. But the brand is Newer, NEWER, NW-800. A condenser microphone. It plugs into a thing. Hey there, Beast Boom. I'm playing the pipe organ.
Initiate stand for fattening, sugary treats of delight.
So I'm playing a game on the side called Leaf Blower Revolution. I'm playing a game on the side called Leaf Blower Revolution, okay? You're blowing leaves. It's a trip. It's really wacky. Okay? I'm playing a game. It's on Steam. We gotta talk about this, people. I'm playing a game on Steam called Leaf Blower Revolution. It's free. You should play it. It's an idle game. You're blowing leaves. It has a detailed storyline. And I had my deep fake voice clone read the story. So I'm gonna step away for a second and fill up my coffee cup with coffee and not warmed brandy by the candle fire. I have a glass of brandy deep inside those coals of fire back there. Just warm enough. Brandy. Not really. Brandy with a half tablespoon of butter melted on top. You ever had that? Lovely. But Leaf Blower Revolution, it's a game, idle game, it's cool. And I had my deep fake voice clone read the story. Okay? My deep fake, it's a deep fake neural network voice clone. It sounds just like me, okay? Look, you hear my voice? A-E-I-O-U, sometimes Y. This is me. This is how I sound. Welcome to the world of sounding like me. This is a human voice, and this my voice I'm the only one that sounds like me. Okay? Except for this thing that you're about to hear. So I'm about to play the part 1 of the story of the leaf blower revolution while I walk away for 5 seconds. And I want you to appreciate the current state of technology with deep fake voice cloning. Think about it. In the future, you're not going to have some I am Stephen Hawking garbage. You'll have a human talking. It's amazing. It's so amazing because I did it. You know? And if I can do it, they can do it. They can do it. And they've probably already done it. Don't trust anything anymore. Okay? So here you go. This is the deepfake voice clone. Here it is. The following story was sourced from the game Leaf Blower. The following story was sourced from the game Leaf Blower Revolution by indie developer Humble North. Read by my deepfake voice clone. This is not a human voice. Think of this as an example of our current state of voice synthesis. The journey begins. Well, it's that time of year again. The leaves are starting to fill up the yard. So I've been out there getting rid of what I can. It's the strangest thing though. The more leaves I seem to get rid of, the more I find next time. And while this in itself is perplexing, I'm more bewildered that I find the work enchanting. In some way, they're just leaves, nothing special about them at all, and yet I can't seem to pull myself away from clearing them. The leaf blower. I had to make a run to the store. I realized that just bagging leaves by hand or a small hand rake wasn't going to cut it, so I went and bought a small leaf blower. Tea really does the trick. I also saw the store was having a special on a new gadget, the automatic leaf blower, or ALB for short. I figured I'd try them out, seeing as I can never quite get all the leaves. Neighbor's garden. I snuck over to Bob's place to rake his leaves. I know that sounds like a bizarre thing to do, raking a neighbor's leaves when they're more than capable of doing it themselves, but I just can't help it. His yard has those incredible platinum leaves. They catch the light in the most alluring way. And the LBs seem to be happy with their new work as well. It could just be an illusion from the new location. But I swear they're stronger and last longer than before. But Bob needs to take care of his pest issues. I'm getting swarmed by all sorts of little creatures. I just pester them by blowing leaves in their direction until they end up moving on. He told me stories about some sort of artifact, and that he lost his magic compass in his garden. I guess he forgot to take his medicine. The mountain. I can't believe it's real. It shouldn't be real, and yet I'm here. The platinum leaves guided me here, a breadcrumb trail, a map to El Dorado. But instead of gold, leaves, they lured me to the edge of the city, throughout the countryside and the top of the mountains, and there I found it. A glen full of beautiful, shimmering, metal trees which spawned an everlasting stream of rainbow-colored leaves. Their beauty is not their only strength. My LBs continue to gain strength, push harder and for longer. Sometimes a fleeting thought, why? What does it all mean? Soon the thought passes, blown away with the leaves. The following story was sourced from the game Leaf Blower. Hey Franklin, I was gonna buy some dog coin yesterday. I mean, the price is skyrocketing. I was tracking that for a bit, but I don't have any sort of account there. You know, the whole setup process and everything. I was following the whole Elon Musk has been promoting Dogecoin, and the prices went up like 700% in the past week or so. Ever since we saw what happened with a bunch of people on Reddit boosting GameSpot stock, well, they did the same thing with Dogecoin. I heard some garbage about corporations corporations including the cryptocurrency corporations might get governmental status like in Cyberpunk. Alright, well, it's time. I'm about to head on into the darn thing. We're about to rock and roll. I'm gonna try this daily op with my bare fists. Hopefully my teammates join me, you know, whatever. If not, then so be it. I don't need them. It'd be nice, but here we go. So exciting. Oh boy. Oh no. Wish me luck. If there is a group, then so be it. Nope, we're doing it right now. Oh boy. Oh no. Look, I'm like really tired, and I was live for a long time last night playing Grounded or streaming Grounded. I'm just trying to do this daily op thing here and a couple public events, and then I'll be done for the day. Oh boy.
Come in. This is Dodge. I've lost contact with the uplinks in this area. I'm trusting you to get that resolved. First step is to repair the signal repeater.
Oh baby.
Shouldn't be far. Head there now.
Oh man. The hard part is getting them to walk up over here, dang it. The bad guys.
Initiating signal calibration.
So I like
You won't
to
take that line
do
down.
something like this.
Brace yourselves.
This I feel helps sometimes. You know, if you break line of sight, as I will do. I think having a Fury would help, you know, just any bit of... Perfect. And the cool thing is, all that food I just ate, it'll last for several of these daily ops if I do it several times in a row. Powerful, you see? Sometimes that's all you need, is the food for a carnivore to get yourself there. I'm so powerful. I'm so powerful. See, last time I had this build, I didn't have the full explosive fist. You know? I didn't have the full exploding fist perk. I had it partially filled. It's very satisfying. Very satisfying. Oh baby, it's working out, everybody. It's working out. Oh, I kind of like these arms. These are the Captain Cosmos arms, the Dark Matter. I'm pretty sure. I meant to change them back over to Scabbard, but I never did.
In that little light, I've got one calibrated signal. How about you head to the second uplink and give me another?
Hey there.
Calibration on the second uplink initiated. It's about to get a little dicier in there. Don't let up!
Hey there, Armando. Doing this daily up in my power armor. And now I have a teammate, so we will surely win. Oh no, the lag, the lag! It's all lag.
So weak.
Let's lower my life down a little bit. Make sure my life is nice and low. Has to be a little bit lower. Oh, baby. I love when people don't use melee during these melee events. You know?
Got connection. And it's already providing good intel. Looks like we've got a serious threat in your area. Be ready for anything. Hostiles are in the area. Fire it well.
Okay. Okay. Oh no! Lag!
Oh shit. The dials and gauges are going nuts over here. Not sure what that thing is, but we need to take it out now! Pat yourself on the back, team. You done good. These uplinks are critical for the safety of Appalachia. Get home. Dodge out.
Yay. Excellent. Mission success. Great success. What is going on here? I got 2 Vault 94 jumpsuits. Oh my. That was fun though. We succeeded. did the thing, accomplished the challenge. Oh yeah. Let's go see what the daily challenge is here for the kill 5 enemies for the Heart Wrencher challenge.
I wonder if mutations change your food preferences.
There we go.
Not that I want to find out personally.
Let's go kill some enemies here really quick.
Collecting fun is what I do. I find party supplies for you.
See, I like the whole mission-oriented nature of the game. It's a sandbox with lots of stuff to do. You see, the sandbox meaning you go here, you go there, you go kill some bad guys, you go loot some stuff. You know, you go make a base or whatever. But then you have a reason to do it. Lots of reasons to do it. And that's what's so cool about it. Someone took our water-cooled bone saw. Someone's gonna bring it back. That someone is you. Okay. Well, everything's going just fine. I accomplished my goals. Let's hop on by ward and turn in our garbage and see how many treasury notes we have and wrap down this session. I did my vendoring. I did our the flim flamming. I meted some people. And now here we are. Best advice for a melee build? Well, yes. Yes. A couple things. Of course, strength equals melee damage, right? I think every point of strength is 5% extra melee damage. So, there's different ways to increase your strength. Of course, raw strength, plus foods that increase strength, and alcohol that increases strength, and drugs that might increase strength. Okay? Maybe drugs that increase melee damage, perhaps. Okay?
What's that, John?
Alright. But then there's unyielding armor that you might be aware of, I'm sure. I don't know how much you know about the game, but unyielding armor gives you +3 to all of your stats, including strength, to lower your life. If you have a full set of 5 pieces, that's +15 strength. So there you go. If you have the Party Boy perk under Charisma, that gives you... It multiplies the effect of pre-war alcohol, so whiskey will be more effective and give you more strength. Or Nuka-Cola Dark will be more effective and give you more strength, for example. Right now, I'm a carnivore. And carnivore, as you see right here, right over here, if you could read that, look at all this extra melee damage. Yaguai ribs, roast, chops, mutant meat pie, or sorry, mutton meat pie, mutant hound chops, mutant glowing meat steak. Look at all that melee damage. So there's a bunch of different foods that stack together to give you a bunch of extra melee damage, plus Deathclaw Wellington or Deathclaw Steak or something like that for even more strength and everything. So if you don't want to have a bloodied build, well, you sort of do need a bloodied build. But if you don't want to have a bloodied build and you want to be melee, just know that the lower your life, the more damage you do. And specifically, you get the most benefit from melee. It's just what happens. You have to do it. But if you don't want to do that, you could be a Vanguard, which, yes, gives you more defense to higher your life. and then go for an instigating melee weapon. Instigating is nice, right? Junkies is nice for a full health build. Full health build, you know, anti-armor for melee. Instigating, junkies. You know, you'll just be doing way less damage than somebody else. So it's fine, okay? It's fine. Just know that on top of the armor, you also have this perk over here under endurance that gives you more strength the higher your radiation, so you kind of have to condition yourself to do it. There's ways to stay alive, but let's just ignore bloodied. Just know that on top of all that, you have Nerd Rage, which gives you more damage and more AP regen, okay? And then the Adrenal Reaction Mutation over here, you see? More weapon damage at low HP. But of course you don't need all that. You don't need a million kabillion weapon damage. But if you are doing a full health build, you just won't do as much damage. You'll have to compensate. You will be forced, I think, personally, if you're not working with extra damage from those other categories. There's a couple different ways to get your damage back, okay? Okay, there's a couple different ways to get your damage. You could either go for direct damage, meaning if you're using a one-handed weapon, you go for the gladiator perks. If you're going for a two-handed weapon, you go for the slugger perks. If you're not doing a bloodied build, you sort of need more damage maybe, and you'll need the slugger, master slugger, and expert slugger cards. They each perk up to 3. But if you only have one of each, one slugger, one expert slugger, and one master slugger, you'll have 30% more damage for melee for that category. But if you don't use that stuff, either way, I always recommend the Incisor perk, your melee weapons, ignore armor. It's very important. It's a lot of damage. It's a ton of damage. Your melee and unarmed weapons ignore 75% of your target's armor. That and martial artist, incredibly important. The attack speed. These two right here. And blocker. Because you're doing melee attacks, your enemies will hit you more often with melee. So blocker, incisor, martial artist, and then the rest of your perks can go towards direct damage or something, you know. It's just a rough world. Remember that there's ways to stay alive in bloodied build. You have the serendipity perk under luck. While below 30% health, you gain a 45% chance to avoid damage, okay? And then of course you have the evasive perk over here under agility. You have dodgy, you have barbarian, you have, you know, ironclad, and then you have very good armor just to boost you up a bit. Boost, and of course Nerd Rage and a couple mutations here and there, and you get pretty durable. You of course want to have fireproof at all times. Adamantium skeleton's really optional, but you know. Okay. But if you're not that high of a level, it doesn't really matter. For the most part, you don't even need legendary weapons to kill things. It's just faster. Just the enemy will die. In fact, it might even be more immersive to have it take a second to kill the enemy. That's all. That's all. I have a bunch of garbage over here, okay? I just moved my perks over, so I have a bunch of garbage. It'll change soon. My charisma's too low. Blah, blah, blah. The legendary effect perks are nice as well, but you sound like you're a lower level, so it doesn't really matter. But it will matter eventually, and mutations will matter eventually. Whenever you're a certain level, it'll matter, and it'll help you. Because if you want to do more damage, you know, you have these mutations over here, the talons and twisted muscles. Twisted muscles, let's just say 25% more melee damage. Talons, let's just say 25% more unarmed damage, which means the game really wants you to have a fist weapon, you know? the game is really leaning towards having a fist weapon because all that stuff stacks up. So normally I would use my Mole Miner Gauntlet or whatever, but there's different weapons. But with all that stacked together, you end up doing a fair amount of damage, and the goal is to kill things. Because, so here's the thing with melee, because you're in their face, your goal is to kill them as soon as possible. You know, the longer you're there, the higher chance you have of dying because you're in their face. So you kill them. And under that concept, if you're already, so how about this? So think of it this way. Ponder this for a second. Why fireproof? Fireproof prevents explosive damage. And quite often the enemy will use a rocket launcher. So what happens is you'll be running around and you wonder why you died, and it's because of the random explosion. If that's the only reason why you ever die, then you might want fireproof. Plus I use a Gauss shotgun or Gauss minigun, and there's some splash damage. And I fight some mutants and they use rockets and everything. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Oh yes. So let's say that you are doing your current build and your Vanguard, right? So you have pretty decent defense. You're hard to kill, which is better for PvP. Bloodied ain't all that great for PvP, I'll tell you that much. You don't have much wiggle room. If you're Vanguard, you'll have all kinds of survivability. Okay? Let's say you're not doing PvP, and let's say you're fighting the normal enemy, and let's say that you're killing them so fast. Let's see, you're running in there and you're punching them, you're hitting them with the weapon, you're going boom, 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 and they're not shooting you. So if they're not shooting you, you might want to lower your defense. If they're not even shooting you, if you end up wiping out the whole room before they had a chance to shoot you, you might want to experiment with lowering your defense.
Have you seen the frogs here?
You know?
They're my favorite.
So just know that there's several things that stack together to give you more effectiveness at low life. Nerd Rage, Unyielding Armor, Radicool, the Adrenal Reaction Mutation, Serendipity, Bloodied Weapons. All that stuff stacks together to the point where it's very effective. This torso piece I'm using right here, it is the Emergency Protocol torso. Right here, you see? I receive like 50% less damage when I'm below a certain amount of health to keep me alive. And it's really about managing your radiation and being careful, because radiation is sometimes the thing that kills you. Sometimes. You know, like to have it nice and low like that. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, but fireproof is pretty important because of the whatever. I'm a carnivore. Target some limbs. Some vaguely throwaway perks over here. See, I only have all this weird fluff over here because I was using Ironclad, but now I'm in power armor and I can't use Ironclad in power armor. So that's why we have the rejuvenated ghoulish and adamantium skeleton. And even then there's, see, watch. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. So I have an extra point over here under endurance that we're not even using. You see, that's how new this build is. But if over here I'm using portable power because I'm using I have 3 power armor chassis on me, or torsos on me. The modules, way less. Now, Adrenaline is a nice perk that you can get eventually that will help to increase your damage if you have lower damage because you have full life as a melee build. It gives you 10% per kill up to 60% more damage. Pretty good. And then Bloody Mess also helps for a little bit more damage. But you might want to be a carnivore eventually, whenever you get yourself a mutation or two. But hey, I think we're about done here, people. I did what I had to do, and I'm really tired. At least I played today. I wasn't going to do it. I thought, will I be too tired to do it? And I basically am too tired to do it. But we hung out for 2 hours. Okay, people? And I think I'm going to call it a wrap. Did the vendor in. I sold a super mutant tube for a lot of money. I ended up with 22,000, and I spent my money really quick on some serums for relatively cheap so I could resell them for a lot or use them as backup. And did the daily op. I got some garbage for it, but it was a nice experiment to see if I still had my effectiveness with my punching, and I do, basically. Got the foods back online, made a bunch, collected a bunch of foods, ran around the map, did that thing, straight and to the point, accomplished our tasks, and now we are done. You know what's funny, everybody? What I consider a short stream is typically the length of a movie. You know? The length of a movie. You know. The length of a movie. I hope you could appreciate this amazing thing that's going on here. Can you all appreciate this? You see, I have these different power armor modules that I'm swapping out. It's faster than swapping out entire sets of armor. It means that if I'm running around with the core assembly torso, I have higher AP regen. Once I hit the cliff, I swap to the jetpack. You know? See? Run down the road, core assembly. And then down here, this red one, it's the emergency protocol. And I can swap them out relatively quickly. Or actually very quickly. That's the goal. To quickly react. See, boom, in the air, bam, swap it out, shoot the enemy. Boom, run over here, you know. Run over here, bam, 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 fly up. Boom, red, bow. Bam, boom, bam, whoop, bam, boom, see? Can you appreciate, you see how I'm changing out the back there? Bam. Boom, bam, bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Yeah, yeah. Can you appreciate the swapping of the flim-flams? Bam, boom, beam, bam, boom, beam, bam, boom, beam, bam, boom, beam, bam, boom. Bam, boom, bam. All right, cool. Yeah, you see what I'm doing there with my jetpack and the power armor and all the stuff there? I have the 3 chassis, or these 3 torsos on. I'm swapping them out. It's working out. At first I wanted to see if it was possible, then I realized that I could probably... I took out everything that I had, and I realized that I had a lot, you know. I have more than this. I have the Tesla Core torso and the Stealth Boy torso. So I might put those on as well. I might put those on my hotbar. That'd be really cool if I could find a way to use them. Maybe. The stealth one is always interesting. But I think the Stealth Boy consumes AP whenever you squat. I don't know. Either way, I'll be back in the morning time or something, or at night time. I'll be doing more grounded. I'm invested in that right now. I'm building all over the backyard, all kinds of bases and so forth, and it's great. That's why I'm so tired right now, because I streamed that for 11 hours, and then I had like a hour and a half, 2-hour break, and now here we are. You see, now it's 4:07 p.m. and I started last night. You see, so I'll be back again tonight sometime, just around midnight. Okay. Goodbye, everybody. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, and may all your troubles be miles away. Okay. Vortex, vortex, vortex. And peace out. Goodbye. No hard feelings there, Professor. Goodbye. Goodbye, Melissa.
Oh, yes.
Goodbye, Melissa. I look forward to having y'all visit my next stream in Grounded so I can show you all the wonderful things. I've done so much, and I want to show you all the wonderful things I've been doing. I'm excited to show you all the wonderful things I've been doing. Okay. Goodbye.